Hello, coin curation enthusiasts and collectors, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're exploring a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting, the 1989 D Washington quarter dollar. While it may look like an ordinary coin to some, this particular quarter has skyrocketed in value, with some pieces selling for a jaw-dropping $99,000. So, let's dive into the history, features, and what makes this coin worth so much money today. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the obverse features a profile of George Washington, while the reverse initially depicted an eagle with outstretched wings. Over the years, this quarter has become one of the most recognized coins in U.S. history, serving not only as a piece of currency but also as a symbol of American heritage. By 1989, the Washington quarter had been in circulation for over 5 decades, with minor adjustments to its design and composition. However, the 1989 D quarter stands out due to a few unique factors that have made it particularly valuable to collectors. The 1989 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, as denoted by the D mint mark on the coin's obverse, just to the right of Washington's portrait. That year, the Denver Mint produced over 896 million quarters, making it seem like just another year of mass production. However, not all 1989 D quarters are created equal. The coin is made of a copper-nickel clad composition, consisting of an inner core of pure copper and an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. What makes certain 1989 D quarters incredibly valuable is their condition and rarity in higher grades. For example, coins that have never been circulated, known as mint state coins, are the most sought after. Collectors pay a premium for coins with minimal to no wear, sharp details, and a flawless finish. Now, let's get to the part that everyone is curious about, the value. While most 1989 D Washington quarters found in circulation are worth only face value, a few exceptional pieces have fetched astonishing prices at auctions. The value of a 1989 D quarter can vary widely depending on its condition. If your 1989 D quarter has been in circulation and shows signs of wear, it's typically worth between 25 cents and a few dollars. Coins in mint state, meaning they've never been used in everyday transactions and have no wear, can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s. The rarest and most valuable 1989 D quarters are those graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. These coins can command prices of $10,000 to $99,000, depending on the demand at auction.so. Why is this coin worth so much? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand from collectors. Coins graded MS67 or higher are extremely rare, with only a handful known to exist. When these coins come up for sale, they attract serious collectors willing to pay top dollar to add this rare piece to their collection. Several factors contribute to the high value of the 1989 D Washington quarter. As mentioned earlier, the condition of the coin is crucial. Coins that have been preserved in pristine condition over the years are highly coveted. Coins with the highest grades, such as MS67 or MS68, are incredibly rare, making them valuable. While millions of 1989 D quarters were minted, very few have survived in top grades. This rarity drives up the value for collectors looking for the best examples of this coin. The 1989 D quarter has become a desirable piece for collectors of modern U.S. coins. As more collectors seek to complete their sets with high-grade coins, the demand and price for top-quality 1989 D quarters has increased significantly. The coin market can be unpredictable, with prices fluctuating based on collector interest and market conditions. In recent years, There has been a growing interest in modern coins, driving up the prices of certain quarters, including the 1989-D.AS of today. The highest recorded sale of a 1989 D Washington quarter was for $99,000 at a prestigious auction. However, values can vary depending on the coin's grade and the current market conditions. If you're lucky enough to own a 1989 D quarter in top condition, it may be worth getting it professionally graded. A high grade can significantly increase its value, and you could potentially sell it for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. For those looking to buy or sell, online auction platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are excellent places to keep an eye on current prices. Always remember, the key to maximizing your coin's value is to ensure it's authenticated and graded by a reputable service. If you're hunting for a valuable 1989 D quarter, here are a few tips. Make sure the coin has the D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. Look for coins with sharp details and minimal wear. Uncirculated coins will have a lustrous finish and no signs of circulation. If you believe you have a high-quality coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service. A high grade can greatly enhance its value. So there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1989 D Washington quarter, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know when you might come across a valuable coin like this one. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And as always, happy collecting! ####. If you're into coins and their fascinating history, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into a coin that's worth much more than just 25 cents. We're talking about the 1993 P Washington quarter, a coin that has recently been valued at a staggering $66,000. Face screaming in fear? Yep, you heard that right. So grab your coin collections and get ready to see if you might be holding onto a small fortune. Let's get started. First things first, let's talk a bit about the history of the Washington quarter. Introduced in 1932, this coin was originally minted to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The design, created by sculptor John Flanagan, features Washington's profile on the obverse, or heads, side, and the American eagle on the reverse, or tails, side. The Washington quarter was so popular that it became a permanent part of U.S. coinage. Over the years, this coin has undergone some changes, but the 1993 P quarter still carries that classic Washington design. So what makes this particular quarter for 1993 so special? Let's find out. The 1993 P Washington quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and that's where the P comes from. This quarter might look like an ordinary coin, but a combination of rarity, condition, and demand has made it a high-value collectible. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced millions of quarters, but not all of them are worth a fortune. The key is in finding quarters that are in mint condition or have unique characteristics that make them stand out to collectors. For example, a 1993 P quarter with an extremely high grade, meaning it's in nearly perfect condition, can fetch a hefty price at auction. And that's exactly what happened with this coin. So, what exactly makes this quarter worth $66,000? Well, it all comes down to a few key factors: rarity, condition, and collector demand. First, let's talk about rarity. Although millions of these quarters were minted, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is extremely rare. This is because most coins in circulation get worn down over time, picking up scratches, dings, and other imperfections. But every now and then, a coin surfaces that has somehow managed to avoid all that wear and tear. A 1993 P quarter in perfect condition, graded MS 68 or Mint State 68, on the Sheldon scale, is incredibly rare. In fact, there are only a handful of these coins known to exist in such high grades. Second, the condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. A coin graded MS-68 is considered near perfect, with only the slightest imperfections visible under magnification. This level of preservation is what collectors dream of. Finally, collector demand is the driving force behind the price. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare, high-quality coins to add to their collections. And when you combine rarity, pristine condition, and high demand, the value of the coin skyrockets. In recent auctions, a 1993 P Washington quarter in MS-68 condition sold for a jaw-dropping $66,000. That's right, a single quarter worth more than most cars. Astonished face now. If you're wondering how to spot one of these valuable 1993 P quarters, here are some tips. First, check the mint mark. The P mint mark is located on the obverse side of the coin, right next to Washington's ponytail. If you see that P and the date 1993, you're off to a good start. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Does it look almost flawless, with sharp details and a smooth surface? If so, it might be worth getting the coin professionally graded. A high grade from a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC can significantly increase the coin's value. And finally, consider the overall appearance of the coin. Look for any unique features or errors, like a double die or a misstrike, which can also add to the coin's value. So, what's the current market value of the 1993 P Washington quarter? While the top-tier examples have sold for $66,000, it's important to note that the value of these coins can fluctuate based on market trends. Right now, the coin market is strong, and rare coins are fetching premium prices. If you have a 1993 P quarter in excellent condition, it could be worth getting it appraised or graded. You never know, it could be your ticket to a big payday. And as for the future, coins like this often continue to appreciate in value over time, especially as they become even rarer. So, holding on to a high-grade 1993 P quarter could be a smart investment. There you have it, folks. The 1993 P Washington quarter, an ordinary coin with an extraordinary value. If you have one of these quarters in your collection, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to your channel name, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and more. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Hey, coin collectors and enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. Today, we're talking about a coin that's often overlooked but is worth a lot more than you might think. The 1994 P Washington quarter. That's right, a quarter that's now worth up to $13,000 in the current market. So let's dive into its history, why it's so valuable, and what makes this coin a true gem for collectors. The Washington quarter has been a staple in American currency since 1932. Originally introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this quarter has seen several design changes over the decades. The obverse, or front side, has always featured the bust of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse side originally displayed the American eagle, but that changed in 1999 with the introduction of the 50-state quarters program. But today, we're focusing on the 1994 P Washington quarter, a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but it has a rich history and some unique features that make it highly valuable. So, what makes the 1994 P Washington quarter so special? First off, the P mint mark tells us that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1994, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 825 million Washington quarters. While that might sound like a lot, not all of these quarters are created equal. There are certain factors that make specific coins stand out from the rest. The 1994p quarter is made from a copper-nickel clad composition, with a weight of 5.67 grams and a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. It was part of the standard circulation until it began to gain attention from collectors due to its scarcity in higher grades. Now, let's get to the juicy part. Why is this coin worth so much? One word: condition. Coins that have been preserved in pristine condition, often referred to as mint state or MS coins, are incredibly rare, especially when they receive high grades from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. For example, a 1994p Washington quarter graded MS67 or higher is extremely scarce. Out of the hundreds of millions minted, only a few have been found in such pristine condition. The sharp details, lack of scratches, and overall luster make these coins stand out, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. But it's not just the condition. Errors and unique variations also play a significant role in increasing the value of a 1994p Washington quarter. Some coins may have been struck off center, have double dies, or other minting errors that make them unique. These errors can make the coin even more desirable to collectors. So, what's the current market value of a 1994p Washington quarter in top condition? Well, in 2023, a high-grade 1994p quarter, graded MS67 or above, can fetch up to $13,000. That's right. What was once just 25 cents could now be worth thousands. Several factors influence this high value. First, the rarity of finding this coin in such high grades. Second, the growing demand among collectors for high-quality Washington quarters from the 1990s. And finally, the increasing interest in modern coinage as a collectible investment. Keep in mind, the coin market is always fluctuating, so prices can go up or down depending on demand and availability. But as of now, if you happen to find a 1994p Washington quarter in top condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now that you know the potential value of this coin, you might be wondering how you can find one. First, check your change. You never know where a valuable coin might pop up. Also, if you're a collector, consider investing in rolls of uncirculated 1994p quarters and search through them for any coins that stand out. When you're searching for valuable 1994p quarters, look for coins with sharp details, no wear and tear, and a strong luster. If you think you've found a potential gem, consider sending it to a professional grading service to get an official grade. That could be the difference between a coin worth a few dollars and one worth thousands. The 1994p Washington quarter is a perfect example of how even modern coins can hold significant value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, always keep an eye out for coins like these. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of rare coins. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Until next time, happy hunting! Today, we have an exciting story about a coin you might just find lying around. The 2001 Washington quarter. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary quarter can be worth a whopping $95,000 in today's market. So, stick around to find out what makes this coin so special, why it's so valuable, and how you can check if you have one of these rare gems in your collection. First, let's dive into a bit of history. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932. It was introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The original design featured a portrait of Washington on the obverse side and an eagle on the reverse. Over the years, the design has evolved, but Washington's iconic profile has remained a constant feature. The 2001 Washington quarter is part of the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state had its own unique quarter, and in 2001, 5 states were honored: New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Kentucky. The 2001 quarter refers to the Denver Mint, where this particular coin was struck. Now, on to the big question: why is this quarter worth so much? What sets it apart from the millions of other quarters produced in 2001? The answer lies in the condition of the coin, and more importantly, the rarity of certain errors and high-grade specimens. Coins that are in pristine condition, known as mint state, can fetch a high price. The 2001 quarter that's valued at $95,000 is an MS-68 grade, which is nearly flawless. There are very few examples of this coin in such high grade, making it extremely rare and valuable. But that's not all. Some 2001 quarters have errors that make them even more valuable. These errors could include misstrikes, double dies, or other unique minting issues. If you find a 2001 quarter with such errors, you might be holding on to a small fortune. So how can you tell if your 2001 Washington quarter is one of these valuable coins? There are a few key things to look for. First, check the mint mark. The D mint mark should be located just to the right of Washington's ponytail. If you don't see a D, it means your coin was minted elsewhere and won't be worth as much as the Denver version. Next, examine the coin's condition. Are there any scratches, dings, or signs of wear? The less wear and tear, the better. If your coin looks almost brand new, it could be worth getting it professionally graded. Finally, look for any unusual features, like a doubled image on the coin or misalignment. These could indicate a rare error that increases the coin's value. Now let's talk money. The current market value of a 2001 Washington quarter in mint state 68 condition is around $95,000. That's right, this small piece of change could be worth more than a brand new car. But why? The value of this coin has steadily increased over the years due to its rarity and the demand among collectors. There are very few of these high-grade coins in existence, which drives up the price. Additionally, as more people become interested in coin collecting, the competition to acquire rare coins like this one intensifies, further pushing up the value. Experts believe that the value of the 2001 Washington quarter could continue to rise, especially if more examples in near-perfect condition aren't found. So, if you have one, you might want to hold on to it or consider selling while the market is hot. If you think you have a valuable 2001 Washington quarter, you might be wondering where to sell it. Your best bet is to go through a reputable coin dealer or auction house that specializes in rare coins. You can also have your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, which will give potential buyers confidence in the coin's authenticity and condition. Once graded, your coin can be listed at auction, where serious collectors can bid on it. For those of you interested in starting or expanding your coin collection, here are a few tips. 1. Always handle coins by the edges to avoid damaging the surface. 2. Store your coins in a cool, dry place, and consider using protective holders or cases. 3. Keep an eye on the market and auction prices for coins you're interested in. 4. And most importantly, stay patient. Finding a rare coin like the 2001 Washington quarter might take time, but the payoff can be huge. So, there you have it, the fascinating story of the 2001 Washington quarter that could be worth $95,000. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone checking their spare change, this is one coin you'll want to keep an eye out for. Who knows? The next time you get a quarter in your change, it could be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and stories. And as always, keep hunting for those hidden treasures. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Today, we have a special treat for you. We're talking about the 2001 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that's making waves in the collector's market with a staggering value of $14,000. Yes, you heard that right, a quarter worth $14,000. Let's explore why this coin is so valuable, its intriguing history, and what makes it so special today. The history of the 2001 Washington quarter. Before we delve into the value, let's take a step back in time and talk about the history of the Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin has since become one of the most iconic pieces of American currency. Now, fast forward to the year 2001, a time when the U.S. Mint was in the midst of producing quarters for the 50-state quarters program. This program, launched in 1999, aimed to honor each of the 50 states with a unique design on the reverse side of the quarter. The 2001 quarters featured designs for New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Kentucky. However, what we're focusing on today is the 2001 Washington quarter, minted in Philadelphia. While millions of these coins were produced, there's something special about a small batch of them that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. What makes the 2001 Washington quarter special? So, what sets this coin apart from the millions of other Washington quarters out there? The key lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, and errors. Firstly, some 2001 Washington quarters were struck with remarkable precision, resulting in high-quality coins with sharp details and a perfect finish. These coins, when preserved in pristine condition, are highly sought after by collectors. But here's where it gets interesting. Certain 2001 quarters have also been found with unique minting errors. These errors can include off-center strikes, doubled dies, or other anomalies that make the coin one of a kind. Error coins are like hidden treasures in the world of numismatics, and when found in such a recent coin, they can skyrocket in value. For instance, one such 2001 Washington quarter with a significant error was recently graded by a top-tier grading service and achieved a remarkable value of $14,000. The value and worth of the 2001 Washington quarter. Now let's talk numbers. The current market value of a 2001 Washington quarter can vary widely depending on its condition and whether it has any minting errors. For a typical 2001 quarter found in circulation, you might not expect it to be worth more than its face value, 25 cents. However, if the coin is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in everyday transactions and has been preserved in its original mint state, its value can increase significantly. Coins graded MS65 or higher, that's mint state 65, for those unfamiliar with the grading scale, can fetch anywhere from $50 to $200. But here's the kicker: coins with significant minting errors, or coins that are graded at the highest levels, such as MS68 or MS69, can be worth thousands of dollars. The $14,000 value comes from a combination of the coin's rarity, the demand from collectors, and the exceptional quality of the coin. Grading and how to know if your coin is valuable. If you think you might have a valuable 2001 Washington quarter, the first step is to get it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These services will evaluate the condition of your coin, checking for any wear, scratches, or imperfections, and will assign it a grade. A high grade, especially one above MS65, can greatly increase the coin's value. And if your coin has an error, that's even better. Error coins are rare and can be extremely valuable. So, make sure to take a close look at your 2001p quarters. You never know, you might be sitting on a small fortune. As of today, the market for rare and valuable coins is thriving. The 2001p Washington quarter has seen a steady increase in value over the years, especially for those high-grade and error coins. Recent auctions have seen these coins fetching prices in the range of $10,000 to $14,000, depending on their condition and rarity. If you're interested in selling your coin, keep an eye on auctions and online marketplaces. Prices can fluctuate, and timing can be everything. And for those looking to buy, make sure you're purchasing from a reputable dealer to avoid counterfeit coins. So, there you have it, the 2001p Washington quarter, a coin that's not just pocket change but could be worth a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for these valuable quarters. You never know when you might stumble upon a $14,000 treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on the world of rare coins. And if you have any questions or stories about your own coin finds, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!